Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Christmas in a couple of days and I'm going to do a very quick and simple video. Not a tutorial, but I just thought I would explain to you what I do with all of my Christmas leftovers. We all know that on Christmas Day we can overdo it with the roast dinner, and I am not going to be upset about that. But it's hard, A, hard to know what to do with it, and B, often you can get really bored with just having leftover roast dinners. So something I do with my leftover roast dinners is make a roast dinner pie. I get a big pan like this, and you have a couple of options. I'm not going to show you because it's quite self-explanatory. There's not a recipe. It is just a dump and go dinner. What you do, everything that was left over from your roast dinner, chop it up. It can be as big or as small as you want. Chop it all up and put it in a heavy dish like this. Depending on how much you have, it can be bigger, it can be smaller. You chop it all up as small as you want, put it in a heavy dish like this, cover all of that good stuff with gravy, and then you have a choice on how to top it. You can either top it, what I normally do is top it with a layer of stuffing and then top it with mashed potatoes, then I top it with grated cheese, or you can just mix all of that into it and top it with a either ready to roll pastry or make your own pastry, but make sure you poke some holes in the pastry if you do, and then you put it into the oven until it's warm and crispy and super delicious, and that is a whole dinner of itself. And honestly, it is amazing. My dad is the one who started to do roast dinner pies with all of the leftovers because he does tend to go a bit over the board on how much he's cooking, but now I do the same and I absolutely love it. Every year with all of the leftovers, that is what we do. Even if you don't have a huge amount of different things left over, anything you have got, it can just go into the roast dinner pie, and you want to submerge it in gravy, not so much that it's a layer of like empty gravy, but just about covering the food a little bit, and it is delicious. And then you put it in the oven. So that is what I do with all of my leftovers for Christmas dinner. And what you can even do is you can put it into, use your Christmas dinner as meal prep for the year. You can make a ton in knowing that you're going to have leftovers, freeze them in freezable containers, and then you have roast dinner pies for the Sundays in the future. Rather than having to slave away over the stove making a whole roast dinner, you can make loads of roast dinner pies and have a few meals ready to go, nice and easy. And we all know how much time and effort it can take to make a roast dinner. So the roast dinner pie is a really great way to get all the flavours without all of the hassle. And that's probably what I will do with the leftovers, is freeze them for a meal later on. And I literally do it as soon as we finished eating. After kind of we've let it settle and we know if we want seconds, by the end of the night, rather than putting everything into separate tubs and making more work for myself of washing up, I literally chop it all up, put it into one dish, and then I know that it's one less thing that I have to deal with all my leftovers. Honestly, I told you it was going to be a really quick video. I just thought I would put that out there for you guys a couple of days before Christmas, so you know exactly what to do if you are rolling over with the amount of leftovers you have. A lot of exciting things coming up personally in the new year. We are in the process of deciding whether we might be moving house or if we are going to be doing an extension. It is all very wild over here. Another reason I did this video is because I want you to let me know down below things you want to see, videos that you want, what you want me to explain or talk about, anything. I've got a few for January. I've got quite a lot of ideas that I'm going for. But if there is anything in particular that you want to see, then please let me know down below. And I am going to get hopefully as much as possible as I can out to you. Life has been wild, hence why this video is a bit of a smaller one. I just haven't had the time this week. As you can imagine, with Christmas literally 2 days away. If we would like to know, and if we do decide to move or if we decide to do the extension, if you would like me to bring you along for that process, which is going to be wild, and I'm sure it won't be for at least another 6 months to a year before we properly start, but we are in the process of going through the planning applications for the extension, and then we're going to decide what is the best and make the most sense outcome, either moving or extension. But yeah, that is everything for today, guys. I just want to wish you a really Merry Christmas. I hope you have an amazing year, and I look forward to seeing you in 2025, which is right around the corner. Oh my goodness, this year has been a wild one. Not for most of it for the better, but hopefully 2025 will be better than 2024 was, and our health all around improves in this house. That is everything for today, guys. My very quick, simple video for you. Have a great Christmas, and I will see you in the new year. Bye, friends.